Hi everyone, so I'm standing right here under the harbour bridge on a place that we call today Dawes Point. The Gadigal people called this area Tara. And it's called Dawes Point after a very important person in Australia's history called Lieutenant William Dawes. William Dawes arrived on the Sirius, the lead ship in the First Fleet. He was an amazing fellow. He was an astronomer, he was an engineer, he was a designer, an explorer, a linguist, a botanist, a man of all trades and talents. He decided to set up an observatory right here on what was then called Point Masculine. So the observatory was right here where I'm standing, which was about 1 mile from the centre of town. Not that far away today, but back then it would have been the bush and it would have been quite remote from the city, from the village centre of Sydney. Because William Dawes was very interested in Gadigal culture, and in fact all Aboriginal culture, he was very keen to learn their language. So he would often be visited here by a young Aboriginal girl called Patyegarang. And Patyegarang was a girl that taught William Dawes the Gadigal Aboriginal language. He was translating that language or writing it down in his journal, which we still have today in the State Library. So it's because of Patyegarang and William Dawes that we know the names of many of the places around here in traditional Gadigal language. Because William Dawes was very concerned with Aboriginal welfare and had many Aboriginal friends, when he was told by Governor Phillip to go on a hunting party to actually kill Aboriginal people, he refused. Governor Phillip's gamekeeper was killed, speared by an Aboriginal person, and so in retaliation, Governor Phillip ordered some Marines to go out and capture and kill Aboriginal people. William Dawes refused because of his relationships with the local Gadigal people. So Governor Phillip actually dismissed William Dawes and sent him back to England. Eventually, William Dawes became the leader of the anti-slavery movement when he was back in England. One of the jobs that William Dawes was assigned by Governor Phillip was to construct a battery, which is like a fort, up here on Dawes Point. So in 1789, the fort was underway, and of course they would have had cannons like this one here that would have been trained out into the harbour in case the new colony of Sydney and the New South Wales became under attack. In 1790, the English and the Spanish were having a dispute, and so there was a lot of concern that Spain might invade the new colony. So that was one of the key reasons that William Dawes was instructed to build a battery here on Dawes Point. One of the first cannons that was placed here was actually a cannon from the Sirius, the lead ship in the First Fleet.